Okay, we're back again. Back again, hanging out. I missed you guys from yesterday. Whoops. I tried to do a live stream, and in theory it was live, but you were not able to chat for some reason. So I'm not really sure what that was. What's up, Matthew and Annabelle? So what's up? Hey, got the old quarantine painting project up. All right. Yes, I do. It's still there. Yeah. It's coming along. I also have my bug zapper. Okay, let's put this up here if we can. Let's set this up if we can. I might get some swax in there. I feel like I'm not going to be doing anything drastic anymore. I'm just going to fine tune it, which probably at some point I'm going to get sick of doing that, and that's the end of this painting. But for the time being, it is in front of my trajectory. It's in my thought process, but I am I'm getting sick of this painting, frankly. And that's the way it goes. That's the way it is. It happens. That happens. Getting sick of stuff. But I got a couple of exciting things, exciting news for you. Again, just quickly mention this Friday at 7 p.m. Friday at 7 p.m. What? GoPro was good while it lasted. Treehorn Enterprises, yes. I'm gonna talk about that. So I got this GoPro camera that's supposed to stream live at the same time, and I thought I was going to be able to read the chat, but no, was not able to read the chat at all. But it did stream live, and no one was able to chat either. So I don't quite get why that was it, but that's what happened. And then because the battery was not sufficiently charged, it died in 15 minutes time. And but I subsequently went and I tried to hook up I had another GoPro. I was trying to hook that up, and I couldn't get it to work. So I just finished the paintings. So that was fun. Okay. Anyway, but we're gonna try that some more. It's too bad you can't read the chat. Maybe it's. Oh, you were chatting, says Annabelle. Oh. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Thank you for letting me know that. Maybe there's maybe I need to look for a function to say show the chat, because usually the chat gets saved, forever, kind of, and it didn't when I looked at it. I'll double check. I'll try some more like that way with the live painting. It's fun. It's exciting, and ideally I could. Well, as long as you get Wi-Fi access, so that's sort of limited to that. But Wi-Fi is so much nowadays everywhere. So yeah, it's cool, right? I liked it. I wanted to do it for my bicycle paintings, because that would be fun. Do some bicycle paintings live. But the battery drains real fast, and So I need to figure that out. I might, if I get I think I can get a power bank battery charging unit that I can hook up possibly to keep the thing going, but I'm not sure. So the GoPro people, they don't talk to you right now. They're like not answering the phones, and so they're like on a skeleton staff, as is everyone, I guess, nowadays. As a viewer and not as a creator. Yeah, okay. Another. I was trying to look at it with my my phone. Okay, so yeah, getting back to Friday. Yeah, Friday 7 p.m. We're gonna start the show at 7 p.m. For a solid hour. Look at that shot. All right, 7 p.m. We're gonna be running and painting and cooking, and it's with a connection through Woodbury University. I will post some more information on that somewhere down the line, I guess. Time's running out. Today's Tuesday already. But so anyway. All right, well, just hanging out, just checking my various social media entrees. Seems very contemplative. And then so Friday's exciting, and we're gonna be breaking out some piano. I'm making a piano that I'm having fun making, and so we're gonna bust that out soon, and we're gonna have a special piano night. One of the probably, since the piano is not made, I'm making the piano now, so. And I got to do this thing on Friday. So it'll be after Friday. I'm going to do a piano recital. So that will be fun. That's right. 3 hours behind Eastern Time, Pacific Standard Time. The most creative man on the planet. No, I don't think so. But I do live, breathe with the idea of just making stuff that may or may not fly, is, if you will. It's it kind of, I guess, keeps me going. I can't just watch, say, TV all day or read a book, or just do gardening and read a book and watch TV all day, or well, obviously you have a job. Luckily, I'm just still making art because that's my job, and so I haven't, minus the fact that I got to wear a mask and feel limited and stuck from but not being able to leave the house so much. Other than that, I'm doing being relatively productive. I'm not being any more productive though, I would say, and maybe I'm actually just a tad bit less. Though I do feel that I go through little periods of energy force fields of being productive and stuff. Oh, okay. Ansel Adams said there was always two people that any art was made. The person making the art and everyone else. Who do you make art for, John? Can I say both? For everyone and myself? I'm not so cut and dry on that. But I definitely do it for myself. But I'm also, if it was only that, I wouldn't be here with you hanging out. Although, maybe I would, but I don't know how you. Yeah, I think it's not easy to answer. I think it is safe. You can safely say it's both. I don't know how you can really just be one or the other. Maybe you could be more of, it's all about making art for everyone else and it's not about me. That would be more of a businessman's attitude. Like, I've for years done art fairs, arts and crafts fairs, and there's sometimes you see all types of artists there, your fellow artists and yourself included, and there's always a handful of these artists that you question if they're really artists, because there's such great salespeople, and they have this success and charisma about them, and this business acumen, or at least they give off that appearance, and but they're not necessarily good artists, or that you don't even like the work. But having said that, I don't like a lot of work anyway. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. So, but I would say that those kind of people are more sort of pop culture for the masses. If sunflower paintings were popular today, and your Prisma colors, or no, Pantone colors of the year are chartreuse and mauve, terra, what's that? Whatever. They would use those colors, and they'd get their email list, and they would get their mailing list, and they would have wine and cheese nights, and they just business. Then I think that's, you're chasing money. And there's nothing wrong with chasing money, but I think you can get sidetracked to what, if you are trying to make, or if you're just sort of interested in just making art. And yeah, maybe you do just kind of get in your own world and make your own stuff. And I think that's usually, in many respects, well, definitely valid. And I tend to want to think it's the more interesting side of art, but it's there's always an example to prove you wrong. So I would be hesitant to, put all my chips on that statement, even though I just did. Great question. Next question. Now I'm starting to. I was thinking I should do a daily briefing. Coronavirus daily briefing, shouldn't I? I mean, everybody else does. I should. I think I might just have to. Yeah, all that great talent out there. All those artists, all those awesome ass artists. And it's easy to be jealous too, by the way, of maybe artists that you either know or don't know. But save it for the podcasts. The podcast, I thought about that. I'm open to it. I'm still into it. But I think what would get me going is just the way I do it now. This is like a podcast, so I should just keep it as such. And I can read your chats, and you guys could be chatting into being part of the podcast. And then that way I can actually have a very energetic back and forth. Maybe even take a phone call or two. Not from just total strangers. We're not doing the bullshit calls. But yeah, from somebody. Yeah, no gargoyle. Alex says yes, daily briefing. I should do daily briefing. But I don't know. I would only be good for about a minute. Maybe that's all you want. Maybe all you want is a minute of me for a daily briefing. Not like some of these people. Boy, they are windbags, are they? And not. I mean, talk about when you see a politician and they go on and on and on and on. That is the classic example of a windbag. I don't know if you guys know that term, but I think you need to know it now. It's a windbag. All right. I guess I could go on and on and on. Hey, you should vote for me then. How about that? Okay. I got this thing. It hasn't worked yet, but we don't know if we really necessarily have mosquitoes in the house. They're not so prevalent at the moment, so. But we're ready. This is way better than the audio only podcast. But anyway, by the way, speaking of that, I should be able to, and I mentioned this before, I should be able to separate this audio and then submit that as the podcast. I should be able to do that. I could probably put it in even a possibly. It'd be a lot of work. I hate doing work. In terms of like post production, I'm not keen on that. That's not my job. I feel. This guy. I don't know if you're a mosquito, but you've been wandering around. Okay, if you come back here, you got it. You're going. Kind of feel bad though for a poor little bug. Anyway, so again, this Friday, pretty exciting stuff. And then my piano recital. Possibly we'll do it for Sunday. That's always a good time to do a piano recital, right? Okay. Well, let me think about it. I have to. Let me make my piano first. I'm busy making that. I should have it done tomorrow, actually. Have you seen the bad lip reading videos? Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, that would be fun. I don't think I have a tux to wear, so I'll definitely wear my Let's Paint TV outfit at the very least. All right, so that's all the excitement I have for tonight. We're still alive. Minus some aches and pains and some various questionable. You start to go, uh-oh, is this gonna be my downfall? Is this it? And well, hopefully that's not the case. Hey, snap out of it. Hey, if it's the case, you know, if it's the case, it's the case. You know, we don't live forever, so I'm sure people have mentioned that. And have you found? I was going to ask you or tell you. I just discovered someone posted on Instagram a clip from the Italian Spider-Man. Do you know what I'm talking about? Look it up on YouTube. Italian Spider-Man. And it's pretty ridiculously funny and all that stuff. See, I don't think that's a mosquito. Oh, you're lucky you left, buddy. I was gonna get your ass. All right. Yeah, check it out. Italian Spider-Man. All right. You want to buy this painting? This is a big ass painting. It's almost done, but it needs a little more work. Just a tad bit more work. Not a crap load, just a tad bit more work. The price, again, this is a really large painting. So it's not a $100 painting. I just let you know. Okay, let's turn this thing on here. But if you want to email me, you're welcome to. No, it's a little higher than that. Painting's 5 feet by 6 feet. 5 by 6. But yeah, well, you're welcome to email me if you're interested. Okay. Though I might ruin it. You know, it's always possible, but I think I'm already on I'm kind of, uh, I'm at a point where if I put something down and I don't like it, I can just wipe it off. So it's, you know, I can play with that, and you know, I'm not going to ruin kind of what I already got going. I don't know if you noticed, but I put more palm trees and more city life signs, billboards. Kind of back down the clouds just a tad bit, but they're still there. I like them. I like the clouds. I was kind of hesitant to. It's like, oh, I don't know if I want the clouds, but I think it's a nice addition, really. Oh yeah, stay happy. I need to do more stretching is what I need to do. Oh man, I need a, well, now you can't do it, you know, it's like you can't have a personal trainer, but I need a personal stretch trainer, someone that just comes over and forces me to do a bunch of stretches every day, not just once a week. I need someone to force me to do it like every damn day. Oh, so stiff. Oh. This is good though. I learned this one. This is just called shake. I kind of feel the separation of my shoulder. Mainly it's my shoulder. I like shoulder shit. All right. I gotta get my gloves on and my paints, my gloves, and okay, it's gonna take me a few minutes to bring everything back. Okay, so let me give me a second here. All right. Okay. Epsom salts. Anyway, I'm doing a little stretch right now. Let's get the other side. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Doing a little stretch. I should do some yoga, Mr. Let's Paint. I'm just I've learned a few. They're not so much yoga. It's another thing called Qigong or something like that. It's some Chinese thing, or I'm assuming it's Chinese. I don't know. And I've learned a few stretches or bits, or I don't know what you call it. So yeah, maybe I should do one like that, or we could do something like that. Do the chicken arm. Anyway, this is one of the things they told you to do. Oh, there goes my mic. Ay. This is good. Yeah. Qigong. Draw Nemo. Yes. Which is kind of basically a similar to yoga, basically. This is like a little weird bounce. I can really feel my shoulders separating where my arm hurts, which doesn't feel the greatest. But if I possibly, it takes a lot of time, to do all these stretches. Che Gong, says Draw Anemia. Thank you, Che, or Chi. Wow. Someone Graham turned on the disco ball. Oh, you got the Leave Your Ego at the Door painting. Nice. Yeah, that was a good one. Leave your ego at the door. That was a good painting. And you're up in Canada, I gather, huh? You like this is a band. This band, I did a bunch of shows in Kansas City, Missouri, KCMO, and so I did a whole week of Let's Paint TV shows, and we streamed live. It was real fun, and so I had various guests from the Kansas City art community, and this was a band. They were brothers. I believe they were brothers, though maybe they weren't. I'm assuming they were. And they played, their band would play, and then they would make sloppy joes at the same time and give it to the crowd. So it was pretty cool. And then they gave me this shirt, and I wear it lovingly, as you can see. It's a little tight on me, but considering I've had it for 10 years now, it's Okay. Well, I got my gloves on, and let's put a few licks on this. It is just strictly a thing that we just want to. Oh, you're in Hamilton? Have they played the play Hamilton in Hamilton, Ontario? Probably not, but they should, right? I think they should. Okay. Just okay, and I'm not going to see you guys now, so just bear with me as I look at my painting and see if I, where I should add another palm tree or another light or something like that. Okay, so that's where we are. I did a little bit of stretching, not the greatest, as you could have seen or could see. Really could use a better small brush. Okay, anyway, enough complaining, my friends. It's okay though. Nothing wrong with complaining. It's kind of healthy, somewhat. You never know. Sometimes you don't know where to go with this, because it's already kind of at the end state here. So we're just doing some maybe possible. We're just doing some minor moves, I believe. At least I'm hoping that that's what we're doing here. Though I could easily get distracted and change my mind and screw things up and rework everything. And it's endless. It's endless. Let me tell you, it's endless. Thing is too is you wonder, well, how much are we really looking to have it all make sense? We might not want to have it all make sense. That's always the $5,000 question. Or I guess in this case maybe just a tad bit more than that. The $10,000 question. There's some what do you call those things? Cypress trees. Those are the most common trees in LA are cypress trees and palm trees. That's pretty much the tree lineup in Los Angeles. All right. I like how the eye doesn't know. Okay, let me see here. Excuse me. All right, without further ado, let's do some more painting, or at least looking. At this point, I think you just end up doing a lot of looking. I was telling you, I don't know if I told you, did I tell you that this is like, reminds me of a kind of a model railroad train set where you're just kind of, you're kind of creating your own reality. I like that, I guess. It's a common theme for me, at least over the years. So it's kind of interesting how you maybe go back to that kind of stuff, maybe. Or not. I see a weird looking bug flying around. I don't know if that's what that is. Oh no, I don't want that too much. That's okay. That's okay. Ah, okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Try to get some light on these palm trees, just a little bit. I don't know, street lights. That's okay. Should get some street lights, but that's all right. I don't want to fuck the street lights. Okay. We need some more stuff over here. See if we can get some stuff. Oh, I know. Let's beef up this section here. Yeah, let's give it some love. Get some love over here. And don't forget this though. Boom, 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 boom. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Ah. All right. Be right back. Hanging out with Mr. Let's Paint. Pretty exciting stuff. Okay, be right back. Whoops. I'm back. All right. So yeah, piano concerto, no, piano recital, a piano recital. And I think I'm gonna shoot for Sunday. I think we're gonna try to do it on Sunday. That tends to be the time that people do piano recitals for some reason. You guys know that painting? Well, just pretty much all of Mondrian's paintings. The ones that he's famous for, not the ones that he did earlier. By the way, are pretty interesting. I always bring this up. That before he got into painting the ones that you know him for, he did a bunch of paintings of like trees, dead trees, or not trees, but trees in like wintertime where they have no leaves. It was just the structure of the tree trunk and the branches, and you could kind of see where he was headed, you know, with what he was doing. And then boom, you know, he got into doing that stuff he's famous for. Anyway, that just nothing. This means anything to what I'm doing here. This painting reminds me of those Mondrian paintings a little bit. There's a little bit of a bounce with the dots, but I do see a problem I'm having here, but I'm gonna address it maybe at some point or not. Obviously I'll have to, or not. Yeah, more so not address it. Probably better not to address it. Okay. Yeah, Pete. We call him Pete. I call him Pete. He's my buddy, Pete Mondrian. Yeah, look up his like tree paintings. He did like these tree paintings before he got into doing his more famous stuff. And like I said, you could kind of see where he was going. I don't know if he knew where he's going. That's what I think that's the beauty. And if you're fortunate enough to also see other artists works that they did before they got famous with whatever they ended up doing or famous for, it's always really cool. And Dali, Salvador Dali, also saw some of his earlier work. It's really, really interesting. And you know where I saw that was in this museum in Madrid called I believe it's called the Reina Sofia. Reina. King. Queen. Oh. Reina Sofia. Reina Sofia. And that's where they have Guernica. They have Guernica, famous Picasso. Guernica. Okay, thank you. So that's there. But so I would say that because of that, just for that painting, it's pretty awesome. But I wasn't that impressed by that painting in a weird way. Again, I saw other paintings by Picasso that I thought were way more interesting as a painter. But if you can ever go to Madrid, oh, isn't that Italian Spider-Man really funny? Corina, right? Oh my God. And you know what I thought? I was thinking, you know who could read? Now, did you know? I don't know if you know this, but I did a search. I searched Italian Spider-Man. That was made. You thought that was made by Italians. You thought that was Italians from 1960s and 70s. No, it was made by some Australians only 10 years ago. Can you believe it? Isn't that crazy? Oh my God, it was so funny, and there's a lot more to it, and I just I didn't watch it all. And oh, there's another the people that made that Italian Spider-Man. They made another TV show in Australia that I want to watch. I don't know the name, but if you just make the connection, you'll find out that they went ahead and made a TV show that's really funny, and I want to watch that too. I don't know the name of it. It's there on. I think it's on Wikipedia. It tells you the name. I love how they get the close-ups of the mouths. They get the close-ups of the mouth. Oh man, that was funny. But the thing is, when I first watched it, I just thought it was Italian. I thought it was an Italian production. You know, that was made in the 70s. I was like, oh, these Italians are cool. No, they were not cool. At least, not in that case. They were not. It was those damn Australians with their silly ideas. Spanish version. Someone said that there's a Turkish version of Star Wars or something that I haven't looked at yet. Ron Jeremy, but I was thinking Jack Black. I was thinking Jack Black we could do like like a whatever. Redo the whole thing and be Black Italian Spider. Black. Right. Okay. All right, back to the painting here. A little bit of painting here. Again, I'm associating this painting to being more of a model railroad train layout, meaning it gives me more license to just sort of take my time, not have to resolve anything, I don't have to finish this painting anytime. As much as I want to paint another painting and get on with another painting, I got some other paintings I want to do. Oh my goodness, I got all these other paintings I want to do. That's not no hurry. There's no hurries. No hurries. No hurries. No worries. point. This doesn't have to. It's not making any sense, which is good. It's good that this is not making any sense. Going to town. We're going to town, my friends. going to town. Wait, did we get another someone super chat me and I didn't acknowledge it because I see some movement. Yaunt, thank you, Yaunt. It didn't show up on the whatever you call it. Whoa, wait. Okay, how is it not turning on? Thank you, Yaunt. Again. What's up? How come it doesn't turn on? This is so weird. This thing doesn't always turn on. Sometimes turns on? There you go. I turned it on physically. I turned it on. I think there's a problem with the blue. I don't know why. All right. This is getting wild. Basically, I'm going back and forth in terms of how much detail I'm going to put in here and no detail, and hints of detail and scale. So we're kind of in the battle between scale and stuff like that. See the light at the end of the tunnel, my friends. Zap it! Let's see, zap it out. And the mosquitoes are not happening, which is good. a good thing. You curious to see my piano? Oh, yawn! There you go. You turned it on, baby. All right. Thank you very much, Yaunt. And this one's for the people of Nova Scotia, where Canada has just experienced the worst mass shooting in Canadian history. Oh man, yeah, I saw that. That was terrible. That was terrible, Yaunt. Yes. There's always something terrible, and of course we have the group terrible aspect of a pandemic, which no one's ever experienced in their lifetime. So, and then you mix in these other things, mass shootings. It does seem very grim. And it clearly can be, but we one hopefully stays in the game. We stay in the game and keep trying. That's all I can hope for. That's all I can hope for. One diversion would be watching Italian Spider-Man right now. Or hang out with us here for a few more minutes. I was going to go to the top of the hour, 8 o'clock. Maybe I'll go a little longer. 2020 is a grim year, says Ray Art. Yeah, it is, but it's a grim world. It's a grim year. It can be grim at any time, day or night, for any particular reason, but this is on a grand scale. It is definitely it's a I would say universal, but that's, I don't know about universal, but it's global. It's a global reality that we're all dealing with. So it sucks. But having said that, people have situations, personal situations, or life and death situations happen all the time. So we just have to keep that in mind, that there's a lot of weird stuff going down, such as this mass shooting. Well, we'll get over it for the most part. At least you want to think most of us will, and a high percentage of us will. Well, it'd be something if it really became something where we all perished. But if that were the case, by the way, rest assured, you will keep living one way or another. You won't be in this body, and probably won't be on this earth, or you might be resurrected, but you definitely go on. I'm convinced you end up doing something else. So, okay, enough doom and gloom. Let's party. let's stay creative. Well, as I say, paint till you die, which is there's no Not probably wouldn't be a better statement to say than that. No, no better statement than that. Just paint till you die. Okay, as we're doing that with this piece. Now it's just the little nuances. I got like lots of little nuances going on here. But it is a matter of just a little bit of taking back and putting forth. I'm not really trying to do too much structurally. There's no real structural. I'm giving up on that. This is it. I'm not gonna put anything else in here. Though I could and maybe I should, but I'm not. I may be finished in a weird way. It's like a chess game. We've said that before. It's never ending, but it could be ending now. But I'm always seeing something new to mess around with. But at some point, I probably will just call it quits. But I'm having a good time hanging out here with you guys, painting, talking about the end of the world. No, hope. We're talking about hope, which that might be the end of the world. Hope might very well be the end of the world. I gotta move. It's getting kind of cold. Got a little move going on here. Running out of yellow. Let's try some orange. Yeah, there's like some yellow. Sweet. I'm kind of short on colors. Your choice. Okay. It is deep. Life is deep. Our existence is deep. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to know. Do 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 do. never ending. But this has a little bit of Where's Waldo in it. And anyway, we'll keep messing with this some more. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I think we'll mess around with these again tomorrow. Why not? Maybe I will finish it tomorrow. If not, we'll definitely finish it within a few handful of days, because we're I think we're kind of coming to the end on this one. So that's exciting. Good to see you guys again tonight. It's a never-ending painting. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So and hey, thank you to all the super chatters out there. Namely, well, really Canadians. I mean, it was straight up Canadian super chat with Yount, and also where is he? I lost him. Graham, I believe. Thanks again for your support of the program. You can also be a member of the Let's Paint TV club, and for $9.95 a month, and the link's right there. And the real benefit on that is that you get a 25% off link to all my Etsy store products. So it's actually probably a pretty good deal just for that alone. All right. Otherwise, you're just helping me out supporting the program. So anyway, thanks again. I will see you again tomorrow around this time, sometime after 6-ish. And again, don't forget, Friday night, 7 p.m. Tell your friends. I'm going to post more stuff. Again, check out at Let's Paint TV on Instagram or well, Twitter, I guess. Yeah, you can do Twitter. I do Twitter, and of course Facebook at Let's Paint TV or Let's Paint TV. Facebook/Let's Paint TV. Okay. Your mic. What? Oh, I lost my mic. Yeah, I don't have my mic. What happened to it? Yeah, I lost it. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm gone. Thank you, Matthew. Well, you guys. Well, I lost it. All broke or something. Oh, here it is. The little clip fell off. I think it's fixable though. Okay. Yeah, it's doable. Not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It could be. It's okay though if it is. I mean, honestly. Because you keep going no matter what. So maybe it's not this planet, some other planet. Okay. I don't have all the information. I just have a sneaky suspicion that there's more to it. So if this is all goes bad on us, but I don't think it is. We're gonna be all right. Hang in there, guys. All you can do is hang in there and be creative if that's your calling, because it might not be everyone's calling. I used to think that everyone could paint, or everyone should paint, or everyone could paint, or be creative, but maybe not so much. I don't know. Okay, well anyway, we did some painting, we did some talking, we did some hanging out. That's it. Bye bye, guys.